What is good, Ghost Mafians? Welcome back to the Real Talk Podcast with your host, Mr. Ghost. We're back at it where we're bringing truth and facts to the table, shining that light upon the darkness. Ladies and gentlemen, Roblox has been rolling out a lot of crazy things lately, and their most recent announcement is that they're partnering with the IARC. We'll be discussing that in this video, as well as several other topics. Ladies and gentlemen, if you are returners, welcome back. If you are new, subscribe down below. Hit that bell notification to all. And make sure you guys are liking the video. Make sure you guys are sharing the video. And comment down below your take on the Roblox situation. And whether Roblox is doing enough to prevent child endangerment on their platform. With that being said, let's rock into this. So Roblox just announced yesterday that their corporation and immersive gaming and creation platform today announced a strategic partnership with the International Age Rating Coalition, the global recognized standard for content ratings for digitally delivered games and apps. This integration will facilitate age and content rating assignments for Roblox experiences by rating authorities across various countries and regions, empowering parents and players to make informed choices by adopting this system. Pretty much Roblox is going to say they're going to reaffirm its steadfast commitment to safety within its global community. Well, Roblox, we have a problem with that because you should have done this from the get-go. You should have done this from the beginning. This shouldn't have been done almost 20 years later. I don't know why Roblox wasn't forced to adhere to these regulations early on. I really don't know, and obviously I'm not going to speculate of why they were never forced. Roblox is committed to creating a safe platform for our users, empowering parents to make the best decisions for their children, said Matt Kaufman, who is their safety officer, their chief safety officer. We're excited to partner with IARC and hope it will provide parents globally with a more clarity and confident rating regarding age-appropriate content. When implemented, this collaboration will help increase clarity by replacing Roblox's content maturity labels, and we'll talk about that in a moment, with those of trusted and familiar rating agencies worldwide. Roblox adoptions of the IARC rating system means that players from the United States will see ratings from the ESRB, where players from the Republic of Korea will see ratings from the GRAC. Players in Germany will see it from the USK. Elsewhere in Europe and the UK will see the PEGI, and so on. These clear region-specific ratings reflect local cultural norms and help families identify age-appropriate content while further reinforcing Roblox's alignment with global safety standards. With so many families engaging with Roblox, it is hugely beneficial to provide parents with trusted and familiar ratings no matter where they live, said Patricia Vance, president of the ESRB and the chairperson of the IARC. The global streamlined process will provide Roblox creators with an efficient and proven process for obtaining age content ratings while informing parents of their kids may experience before they play. Partner with leading organizations like the IARC will help us align with global standards to provide clarity for users and parents around the world. Obviously, they go on and tell us there's these different agencies. There's a reason why Roblox is doing this. In order for me to get my game rated on Roblox, I have to do a questionnaire. And that questionnaire sometimes can be very vague, which is leading to a lot of games being rated for 5+. Do I think Astoria should be 5+? Yeah, because obviously we're not that bad of a game. It's pretty much driving a vehicle with a little bit of simulation of crime, with emphasis on religion and emphasis on government, military, police, medical, stuff like that. So here at Spectral Entertainment Studios, ours could be rated a little bit like that. I know Obby's could be. But there are quite a few games on Roblox that are now facing where their rating system is obviously not doing what it's supposed to be doing. For example, if you go look at their Smash and Pass games, right? I'm going to show you guys something real quick that is going to blow your mind. This game here, right? Games like this shouldn't even be on Roblox. Like a pass, smash or pass, hug or pass. These weird, just I don't know. They rub me the wrong way, right? They're rated 5 plus, and you look at some of the thumbnails, like how is this for a 5-year-old? What is a 5-year-old going to learn from this besides judging one another? I know some of these games are used for bad reasons. There are quite a few games on Roblox that have been rated for this 5 plus. But I will admit that Roblox obviously has been cleaning it up. I've been finding games that I thought I would never find that's on this platform. So obviously that's the reason why Roblox is doing this, because their age verification system when it comes to games, for like their maturity rating system, that's what I meant to say, is not adequate. It doesn't work. You know what I'm saying? You take a simple questionnaire and everybody can lie within that questionnaire. I know for a fact that this new system is going to be a little bit more difficult for us developers. I don't know the process to go through for all this, so stay tuned for that. You know what I'm saying? But I'm assuming it's a little bit harder because you would have to verify the game's content. They might send people into your game to determine the rating for it. Will our games become unplayable until they are rated? These are many questions I'm gonna have to ponder, because like a story is not fully out yet, right? A story will not be out probably for another year, but we bring in players to get a taste of what's going on. Would that prevent us from doing that and building a momentum leading up to launch? Or do I have to say, you know what, we're just gonna go for it, do our rating for right now, and once the game is fully completed, go out and obtain a new rating for it? Or let's say if they rate our game 5 plus, right? Which is, I believe, for everyone, for like childhood. And let's say a year from now we fully launch and we retake it, they label it for 18 plus. It's an area that I would be questioning. You know what I'm saying? It's a good thing. I'm not sitting there saying that this is not a good thing for Roblox. This actually might save Roblox. I still question why it's taken this long for them to be part of this system. Why weren't they mandated before? Why wasn't regulations pushed on them before? I really do not know. But with that being said, we're going to look at a few other articles that are hitting at Roblox. Obviously, Dave mentioned 19 hours ago, we plan to expand our age estimation system to include everyone using communication features by the end of this year. We're expected that our approach to communication safety will become the best practice for other online platforms. Roblox, you've said this numerous times that you're like the leading example. If you're the leading example, I'm generally concerned for the internet. I'm out of water. But I got questions about their age estimation. With the rise of AI, right? And with the power of what AI can do, are people going to be able to filter out their face to look younger or to look older? So these are questions I have to really bring up. I want you guys to think about it for a second. If you got a game, right, that's rated for 18 plus, and you're 13, 14, 15 years old, and you created an account and you use this software to verify your age and use a filter to look older, would it bypass it? I'm not saying go ahead and do it. Not by far means don't do it. But I'm just saying there are bad actors that will try to use AI and AI software to bypass a lot of these mechanisms. So I'm thinking the IARC might be a better option for them. And once again, I talked about it yesterday, and I had to clarify this. I think everybody deserves an ID. From the day you're born to the day that you die, you should have an ID. Why? One, you have an identification number that's attached to you for the rest of your life. We have our social security numbers. I'm not sure what I think other countries have what's like a CIN, which is like a citizen identification number. But I think having that, you know what I'm saying, obviously updating your photo on it every year. I know that seems kind of redundant, you know what I'm saying? Because you will have to go every year to get your picture taken. But that within itself would be a better way to verify somebody is a kid. I don't know why governments don't think of that way. Yes, they gave us a social security card. Yes, they give us a birth certificate, but something with our physical eye face on it, it's very clear of who that person is. I very well question Roblox's age estimation software and how accurate it can be. Obviously, this is what Roblox is talking about. So things that are EC, there'll be early childhood, everyone 10 plus, teen, maturity of 17 plus, and obviously adult only 18, rated A. I don't want this shit on Roblox. I swear if I catch a game on Roblox with an AO rating, I'm gonna lose it. RP is not role play, it's rated independent. So I'm gonna assume that if our game is under review, being reviewed, we're gonna get this rating. And let's talk about our boy Schlep. Our boy Schlep here is obviously going to be on CrimeCon in Denver this Friday. We will be talking about everything Roblox. Roblox, they are literally going ham on you when it comes to this. I don't know why it has taken this much recourse for banning a good person to make you change. Now, I'm not saying Roblox wasn't working behind the scenes. As I said, I flip the coin, you know what I'm saying? I see both sides of things. You know what I'm saying? Yes, Schlep is in the right. You know what I'm saying? Yes, Roblox is in the wrong. But at the same time, I can say, Roblox at the same time could have been working on, in the background, a lot of this newer stuff without us even knowing. I don't know how long it takes to create an AI and to really get it fully functional to be accurate as possible. I don't know what it takes to implement certain securities for a website like this. It's not my field. I mean, I could question it, 20 years, you've been 20 years in the business. Your original AI is garbage. I mean, I got banned last night for asking somebody if they were a furry, and I called him a furry, and I got banned. But yeah, he's allowed to sit there and, curse and act a fool. And I just simply asked a general question. Are you a furry? Did I call him a furry because he's dressed like a dog? Was it right? Probably not. I shouldn't have said it. But it's nothing mean. Roblox's moderation still has a lot of work. But I find it pretty ironic that your company's taking a pounding. I mean, you are getting clapped on. And I think because you've been banned in so many countries and you're on the verge of possibly maybe being banned in the United States, that you're like, whoa, 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 whoa. We will work with the IARC. Does that make you happy? But why does it take this much negativity, this backlash, to be like, yeah, we're going to get our games rated by an outside agency? You can't trust every developer within your platform to be accurate when they're taking those questionnaires. Because you have to remember, some of these games that we are talking about, these condo games, these smash and pass games, are created by bad actors. And bad actors are not going to tell the truth. They're not going to say, yeah, this is a PDF game. No, they're not going to tell you that. They're going to lie to you. I'm like, yeah, this is a safe game for kids. Yeah. So obviously, I think having the outside agency is really going to help them. And I think it's going to benefit them. And a little bit tidbit of good news. Roblox ended up terminating the account on one of their most infamous PDFs. This individual, calling Code Kitten, this is from Row Catchers. The account has been terminated. So, with that being said, Roblox is working due diligently behind the scene. They are banning one after another. I played a game yesterday that it was like a pirate game. It was called Voyages. Like, I would never find these games because the entire front page will be filled with weird, stupid games that I will never touch in a million years. You know what I'm saying? Like Meep City style games. And we could talk about Meep City again. Meep City is averaging under 500 players compared to 100,000. Something's changing at Roblox. Now, will it save Roblox? I'm hoping. But obviously, Roblox has been under so many investigations. Their image has been scarred and stained. But I still believe Roblox can rebound from this. Yeah, remember, we are a very, very forgiving community. Gamers are very forgiving. But at the same time, if you don't make the change, we can be really relentless and ruthless. So that's a two-sided coin, right? But it is to be seen. It really is where this will take us. I do 100% do believe this rating system they're doing for Roblox is going to be even better. But then it is on the parents to allow their child to play these games. You know, digital games might be a little bit harder. I don't know how that works with digital games. Would they have to request permission from the parent to play a mature game, a teenager rated game? I don't know. That's something I'll have to look into. But this is good, guys. Let me know down below what is your take on this situation with Roblox. Do you think it's a good thing for Roblox to be implementing this? And do you think this will improve its platform or will it destroy it? Let me know down below in the comments. And don't forget to subscribe. Hit your bell notifications to all. And I'll see you all in the next podcast. Have a good night, y'all.